our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome to today's America from Millennium 24, round the clock, USA and outside of the world. This is Mohammad Tofader from our local studio. Viewers, worldwide pandemic problem. This is not one country issue. This is all world. All human path is going to attack day by day animal too. Scientists in America and worldwide, they research these things with human to animal or animal to human. United States scientists and administration, they working so hard with WHO. WHO and United States, they review and research from 12 to 26 and 12 to 56. So many people attack right now is pandemic. Southern Africa to India, India to all over Brazil, Delta and Omicron both fight together with human shell. Viewers, WHO, they're warning the peoples. The Omicron, one of the dangerous variant in this earth. But Delta already take their chance to worldwide. Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, all islands countries and United States, every single second people is dying by this pandemic. Still, our lots of American brother and sister, they are not using the vaccine and they do not use the testing also. Government urge the people, please use the vaccination and use the testing. You guys have an opportunity. Third world countries, African continental, they don't have this kind of system. If you guys not use it, we're going to send everything to African continental, Southern America and South Asian countries. Viewers, government taking tough decision, but our Republican friends, so-called GOP, they are working with their voter and they pushing the voter do not use the vaccination and do not do the testing. This is politics. And they already give the vaccination and they do the testing every single week. This is called dirty politics in America. Killing the human being, their own supporter, own voter. Viewers, hopefully worldwide one day we're not going to see this kind of virus. What that time our politician going to do? Stop this bullying. Stop this gambling. Save the life. Save your community life, your family life. Viewers, our number 2 news today, abortion rights and anti-abortion. America, since 1973, coming the law so-called Roe v. Wade. This Roe v. Wade taking so many lives from our America, so-called abortion rights. If you cannot take the babies, why you get it? Who gonna give the answer for that? Why you guys misuse the clinic, doctors, medicine, all kind of government accessories? And right now also state court, city court, federal court. What reason? As an American, they have all religious in America right now. But no religious saying do the abortion. Whatever you are Republican or Democrat, we all is practice the religious. Do not making any kind of bad judgment. You are human being. Do not kill the human being. Lot of states law. We have a 21 state already banned the abortion. Reason? Over 6 weeks you cannot do the abortion. Some state law. And also over 15 weeks some state you cannot do the abortion. When child is grow up inside of the stomach, mother stomach, you cannot kill the child. This is the law in America. Right now, we have a 9 justices in federal court, our Washington, D.C. The 9 justices already, 6 justices Republican, 3 justices Democrat. 3 justices cannot do anything but abortion, anti-abortion bill is passed. Right now, so many states and so many groups, anti-abortion and abortion, they are fighting each other. Viewers, America going to be religious country in the world. Reason? They passed the anti-abortion. So people cannot do the abortion anymore in America. If state allow, they can do it. Otherwise, federal already closing their door. We don't know for how long. When Democrat gonna build their group in justice system, probably that time they can. But not short time. It's going to be long time away. You never know who is quick from the job or who is pass away. America, Federal Justice Department, Federal Court, you can be lifelong judge. They don't have a timeline. So think about it. Whatever Donald Trump and that time majority leader for Senate, they did some kind of crucial job. That's why they have a 6 justices. all American knows what they did and when they're going to coming to the power, what they're going to do. Anyway, coming 24 hours, we're going to be have a lot of fight in America for abortion, anti-abortion. Hopefully, all parties going to be compromise, save the life, don't kill the life. This is our view. We are human beings. But if someone is sick, they cannot take it. That time, federal government, state government, city government, hospital, doctor, they're going to be knows. Otherwise, do not kill the child. Viewers, our number 3 top news, Honolulu. One of the state in America, they have a law. 101 years old person right now is feral. So many crazy things in the world. Underage kids going jail and elderly person getting jail, and lifelong someone have a sentence. After 101 years the person is coming feral. This is same thing in America. America, every cities, every borough, every county, every state, so many jail. Jail maker is private organization. They are making billions of dollars from federal government and state government every single year. American politician and American Justice Department have to be work together, save people's life and save their livelihood, workplace. Then people cannot do the crime. If unjustly, so many people in the jail in America. Police officer, prosecutor, judge, they do not work for color people. This is the main issue in America. After so many years, they do the investigation and they found they did wrong. So after someone serving 30 years, 40 years, 100 years, then they're going to get released from the court. This is called American justice. Hopefully, our American Justice Department, they're going to be review their work, research their work. All law system have to be amendment and do the right things for all human beings in America. Black, white, brown, yellow, red, whatever color we are human. We are not from somewhere else. We are coming in this earth from some place, So America for indigenous, Indian American, they have a one law. White American, they have another law. Black, brown, all other color, they have another law. Why is that? Our Justice Department have to be amendment all things. This is crazy. Have to be stop this kind of law. And if you guys hire the justice, person have to be rule of respect, rule of law and work for all American, not for one group, not for other group. Hopefully, American Justice Department on future and current administration working for us. Otherwise, American people going to be give the answer coming 2022 and 2024. Reason, American people is watching. Viewers, we are going to short break, and after the break we're going to bring one of our community leaders, young generation, thinking, running for independence candidate for future American leaders, Todd Finger. We're going to bring him our show after the break. Stay with us.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Viewers, we are back again. Today's America. Our Treasury Department oversight, they are working for cash ruling deals in America. Share market, business, family, everyone sufferer with financially is COVID-19. Hopefully, if someone making over 300,000 to 400,000, government gonna take care of them. Financial sector, business, all over the America going every single day down and down for this pandemic. So United States Treasury Department, they have a deals who start do the business, who hiring the worker employment, and who support the community, and who have a over 500 people work their industry, and who have over hundreds, who have over 50s. This is the way American Treasury Department counting the people in America these days. Our security system help us. Our all kind of financial sector help us. Our community, our city, and our people. Treasury and administration, they are working round the clock for support American people, support American voter, support all color, all race in America. Viewers, our leaders, our administration, they are working together to bring American together, not divided. So hopefully coming days we have a leaders, they can bring all American together, elderly, youth, and whole generation. We have a coming days our America one of the young man. His coming election, he gonna running for presidency in America. Our friend Todd Goldfinger. He is one of the strong candidate we see our eyes in America. Young generation. Hopefully he gonna bring some new theme, new idea and new rule of law for all American, like Indian American, Native American, and black, brown, and white. All is only one law, rule of law, respect, peace, love, and happiness. We're going to call our friend Mr. Todd Finger to our studio right now. He's on Zoom. So, Brother Todd, how are you?
Great to be here, my friend. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you, but you can't hear
Probably
me.
he do not hear what I am saying. Probably
How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me
speaker
now?
or sound is off.
How about now? Let me see. Oh, so sorry.
Todd,
Yes.
bye.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Viewers, we are back again. We have some technical issue. We already solved it. Coming days, coming 2024 on future, we have a candidate for presidency in America. One of the young men, he thinking, he saw his eyes, what is the last administration run? Donald Trump administration, and presently Biden administration. They are doing lousy job for young generation, elderly generation, and middle-aged generation. That's why he have a lot of idea he gonna bring in America. He's young man, he have energy, and he can make it, hopefully. We're going to call him in our studio right now, Mr. Todd Goldfinger. How are you, my brother?
Wonderful to be here, my friend. Thank you so much.
So give us your theme and idea. You saw your eyes. Barack Obama 8-year administration, left wing, what they did in America and in the world.
Right, not just in America, but what they did.
And worldwide. Also the Bush administration, how they destroy the world, and current administration. So what is your plan and future? Tell us, our viewer, what you are thinking about.
Sure. Made a couple notes, just so I wouldn't forget and so that everybody can hear what the plan's all about. They're going to want to know. The first thing I would say is to decriminalize nature. When they're going to say, when the white man came to America, and people don't want to hear the stuff about what they did to the Indians, the native people of this land. But the truth is, what we took away from them, we need to look back at what they were doing, the native people of this land, and they had very sacred medicines that they used to treat each other for what we call now mental illness. Opioids, the pharmaceutical industry, all sorts of stuff. I mean, people are tired of it. They're tired of having to take so many medications when they don't really have to, because the drug companies are pushing it all the time. And people are sick of it. So what we need to do is go back to the native people of this land and see what they were doing, because they had some things very, very right. And not only did we take it away from them, the Nixon administration did so many things in such a horrible way. It did so much damage to the entire globe because of the war on drugs, which Reagan took and ran with it. Growing up in the 80s, we were all indoctrinated with this message of money, greed, search for power, getting over on others, and not being altruistic. It was the me generation. And what we need to do now, with the pandemic and everything, take a deep breath and look within. This is something everyone can do. It doesn't matter what walk of life, race, creed, color, religion, or anything. Everyone can look within.
They destroy the politics. They destroy the generation. They destroy humanity. So what is your future plan? How you going to build America, new generation, American, Native American, Indian American, and Latino American, all quality and quantity of life. What is your plan in future? Tell us, please.
Sure. So one of the things that I'm doing and that I will continue to do is to speak with other community leaders, especially people in the field of psychedelic medicine, which is going to be something that you're going to be seeing in the near future. It's all about actually decriminalizing nature, but in a very responsible kind of way, because there are sacred medicines that are coming from this planet that can heal us.
That's true. They can heal.
Yeah.
They can heal us. But I am talking the so many misuse as a human being. So many color, so many race, so many religious. We call America land of opportunity, human rights, peace, love, and happiness. But we do not see is reality. So what you gonna do when you gonna be president?
Well, my plan is to decriminalize nature and also to give reproductive rights back to women. It's not the job of a man to decide what happens in the belly of a woman.
You are right. You talking the abortion. The abortion is anti-abortion rights in America these days. But you talking the all women rights. That's true. But women can kill their child whatever they want in America. We have a lot of mental sickness in America. You just talking about. But we don't want any human can killed no reason. So what your administration and your justice department gonna do? You just telling the women rights. I respect and our viewer respect that, but they cannot do whatever they want. But what is your plan? Your administration plan gonna be?
Okay, so for example, I think what I heard being offered recently was that they were giving a woman 15 weeks to decide whether they wanted to keep this fetus or not. Now, I'm not saying anything against women, but if you ever see a woman try to pick out shoes, it's going to take them longer than 15 weeks. So having them decide whether they want to have a child or not in 15 weeks is simply not enough time.
Why not? Reason, explain the reason. Number one. Number two, after 15 weeks, the materials is born in stomach. So they cannot kill the child after 15 weeks. This is the some state law like Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana. Now is coming already 21 state this law. Probably coming days we're going to see whole America this law. So what you going to say?
People need to be a little bit more realistic, I think, because within 15 weeks, sometimes a woman wouldn't even know that they're pregnant. I don't even know if they'd be able to show in 15 weeks. I mean, are they gonna, you know what I mean? Anyway, I think the point of the story is it's not up to government or the man to decide on something that is inherently sacred.
I understood that. But hopefully Justice Department and our conservative, Republican and Democrat judge in America, Justice Department in America, state, federal, they can work together and they can make something soft law for all American women, our mother, our daughter, our sister, everyone. Anyway, we're going to another issue. This pandemic killing millions of people in the world. We don't know how many people going to be coming days going to be die. We're going to be life or death. We never know. So if it's your administration, what you going to do with this pandemic? And where is this pandemic come from? How is come in this earth? Why people have to be die? We have a lot of scientists, we have a lot of pharmaceutical company, and we have a lot of research, and we have a lot of doctors. Still, they cannot found where is this come from. This is politics or this is nature? Tell us.
Well, I would like to start off by saying that the pandemic has taught us a lot of things, for better or for worse, about ourselves, about how we treat other people, about how we treat ourselves in general, and then it affects how we treat other people, you know. So it's basically like we have to look within. We have to find answers within. We're going to get the messages. We just have to be open to it. So I'm not saying I have all the answers. I'm not going to come here to be like a messiah or anything, but I can give people some options to think about, which is like, you know, this is an endemic now. This is not just a pandemic. This is something that we're going to be living with for a very long time. I don't think it matters so much where it came from and all that right now. That's not the most important thing. What is important is how we're going to treat the virus and treat each other at the same time, and not destroy ourselves, not divide the country, not divide the world. Everyone's looking at us. That's why we're in the U.S. I mean, for a lot of reasons. But, I would say we have a platform, we have a voice, and people can listen if they have the patience.
But America is powerful country in this earth. Whole world watching America, what they do and what they are doing. America make all kind of medicine, pills for the vaccination, antibody for the vaccination, and all kind of medicine with virus shot, Moderna, J&J and Pfizer. But you do not want to know the world. Where is this come from? We have so many research institute in America, and we send every single day so many things on the sky, satellite, space, Mars, moon, but we cannot found where is this come from. Is coming from really from China, or coming from India, or coming from we made it in America? What is this?
I think the point is we can't point fingers. We shouldn't be accusing other countries, even if they messed up, even, whatever, like we have to do the right thing. It's up to us to do the right thing. As Americans, if we are holding all these values, these truths to be self-evident, let me tell you something. We got to live up to that. And I think it's time.
You don't want a finger anywhere. I do understood.
No way.
This is called liberal politics. I understood you're going to run for office. We are hopefully you're going to do and make the America great. Not Donald Trump great again, but we thinking you're going to make American, this new generation, and all Native American, Indian American, and all color, all race, we can live together. Mr. Goldfinger, coming to the point is politics. What do you think current administration doing in American business, American job, American financially strong, or America going day by day down and hell?
I would say that we should try to be optimistic.
What do you mean optimistic? We don't have any food, we don't have a job, we don't have anything. But our government every single day, gasoline price getting up and up, up and up. They cannot do anything. What is the problem? What is the issue? Voter have to be know. American people have to be know.
A lot of money going to the wrong places.
Listen, this is their politics. They destroy the world all the way from Yemen, Libya, Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. They destroy the world for what? Religious or getting oil or money?
Greed.
You don't want to say anything. Listen, I know this is politics. so-called Republican and Democrat. Republican start, Democrat finish. This is the way America doing since America born. They destroy the Native American. For all European came to America, build the America. French colony, Portuguese colony, British colony, so many colony, Spanish colony we see in America. And what you gonna do with these things in future time?
Well, we all have to live together somehow. It doesn't necessarily have to be a melting pot. You don't have to love everybody. You don't even have to like everyone. But we have to be civil.
These days, thousands of people waiting our southern border. So cold and winter is strong. People live in tent. They don't have a medicine, they don't have a vaccine, they don't have any livelihood, they don't have anything. Over millions of people in Mexican border, other side. What is the Biden administration do? And Trump administration did? What's happening in our human rights? What's happening as a human path? What we are doing in America?
We need to help these people. Not only that, we need to be a good example of helping these people. We can't be doing it like half, say half-assed. But I would say the whole point of it is that we need to help our brothers and sisters in every gender under the sun. And when we do this, not only are we going to look great, we're going to feel great as a country, as a nation, as
Listen,
a planet.
when we build the United Nations, we sign up the world community for human rights and political asylum, refugee. What is going on that one? Why we are sign up for, and why we are build the after 1945 we build the so-called United Nations in New York, in Geneva. For this is world games or some kind of jeopardy.
Well, it's a jeopardy if you're letting people in that aren't great. Everyone who has an education, everybody deserves to have a chance, right? But let's say they messed up in their home country. They shouldn't be allowed to come to the U.S. If they have a PhD, a doctorate, an education, we need them more than anything now.
But we need our regular worker too, construction worker, roads and highway build, and bridge, and house, and plumber, senator, everyone we need in America. So those people coming from South America or Africa, why we don't give them entry, regular entry? Couple of weeks ago, we see from our Texas border, so many Haitian from the island of Haiti. They sent by cargo ship to their country. Reason? For what? They don't need their life to live here?
If they're innocent people, they deserve to live in a free country too.
They are not a criminal. And
No, they're not.
They
They're
are,
not, but people, here's the point. I think there should be psychological evaluations for people that want to come into the U.S. because in Germany, they let in 1 million refugees and it wasn't all good.
listen, our all finger is not same size. All human being is not the same color. All human being is not the same race. All human being is not the same religious. We know that. We're going to get some good, some bad, some robber, some stealer, so many kind of human being. But they are human. they have a stomach, they have a eyes, they have a face. We have to love them. We have to respect them as a human being. But our government, before running the election, Biden administration, they blaming the Trump administration doing worst job, and he gonna do better than Trump. But Trump do not send anyone cargo ship to their countries. But we see our Homeland Security, Immigration Department and Biden administration, they send the people cargo ship to Colombia, Ecuador, Chile and Panama and what is called Haitian country, Haiti. They have a big earthquake and so many people die, and people, they don't have a house, they don't have a place to live. They came by ocean to get into the America. But what we did, their face, slap the face and send them over there. What is going on in this administration? You cannot criticize this lousy administration, mister.
I believe that, I don't want to be too critical because, if I'm to be honest, I actually think that in some regard, aside from inflation and stuff like this, inflation was going to come anyway, depending, people have different opinions on that. Anyway, we need to be kind to Biden because he's waited his whole life for this. And I think as a person who respects the elders of this land, especially, I believe it's his time. Let's let him have his time. And then it'll be time for something very, very new.
Listen, I understood you. I've been this land since 7 days. When I came this land, I see he is the senator, young senator from Delaware. Young man running for big ambitious like you, running for senator. But he is senator from Delaware since 1970. And 80s he ran for president. 90s he ran for president. 2001 to 2009 he ran for president. But Barack Obama called him up for vice presidency. Good luck to him. Now he is the president of United States of America. We are proud of him, his work, what he doing, but he doing some lousy job to worldwide, like what he did in Afghanistan and what he doing in Yemen right now. He stopped the selling to the arms to Saudi Arab Emirat. But for a couple of weeks, after a month, what he did? He sold the again arms to the Saudi Arabia to kill the Yemenis, kill the Sudanese, kill the Ethiopian. What is going on in the world? What kind of democracy we live right now? And what kind of Democrat person in Joe Biden and his administration?
I see your point.
That's all you say?
I see your point.
So, say something.
Well, what I'm saying is that, look, things don't happen as quickly as we would like them to. Look, it took Biden his whole life to become president, It was his dream. It came from a very good place of wanting to help people. My point is this. When people are in the race that long, that's why I'm telling people that in 2028 I'm going to run. I put it on my LinkedIn so people can see it. I'm not going to run until 2028 because I'm going to let this gentleman do what I believe he was put on the planet to do. And let's let him do it. No one is perfect. Trump did so much damage for people of minorities. He was divisive. He was racist. And that's damaging for the whole world. People are looking at us. We have to be the good example. We have to make the interchange to find the light and then have enough light within us that we can now share it with others.
But one thing, I am talking the global politics, global policy, and American people's rights, American voter rights, and American all color, race, religious, and happiness rights. But we do not, our people, they do not get it. Still, our justice department is corrupt. Our court system is corrupt. They are working for one color. They do not working for all other color. What is going on in America? Stop these things, Mr. Todd. Stop these things. But open the eyes for all American. Open the eyes for all of the world. I gonna give you one example, simple. One of the country in the Chinese communist neighbor and country of Bangladesh is neighbor. Country called Myanmar. Used to be Burma. They killing every single day all religious without Buddhist. They kill Christianity. They kill Jews. They kill Muslim. Millions of Muslim. They kill Hindus. What is going on? Our politician in the world, they cannot see what is going on in the country. They doing the business. Australia doing the business. America doing the business. Britain doing the business. European Union doing the business. China is their most valuable partner. China and India. What is going on? Millions of people came to shelter in Bangladesh. Country called Bangladesh. Millions, not thousands, millions. No one helped Bangladeshi government and Bangladeshi people. Bangladeshi government and Bangladeshi people give the space these people to live in the country, survive in the country, peacefully, lovely, like their country. But Bangladesh do not get all doctors, scientists, engineer. They get all kind of mafia group. Okay? All kind. Human shield. All selling the drug, all selling the fentanyl, all selling so many killer fields in Bangladesh.
Deadly drugs.
Exactly. So, where is the world right now? They cannot open their border, southern border, western border. People is coming thousands, but millions people came one of the country urged the world to help, but no one wake up. Where is the United Nations? They are sleeping.
Yep, they sure are.
You see,
I believe it.
so many people came since Barack Obama time to as of today country in Bangladesh. Okay, Arab world ally to the America. They call their Muslim. Saudi Arab, Arab Emirat, Qatar, Kuwait, so called they have a long dress, religious dress, but they are crazy human being in this earth. They killing their own people, own brother, own sister, their neighbor, like Syria, Yemen, and Iraq, also Libya. Through United States and Britain, Germany, France, they selling the all kind of arms to Middle East. They're killing the people, kill the people. This is the business we do in the world, and our United Nations.
Yeah, business.
I'm making the point. United Nations do not say anything right now. So many people border of Poland. Lithuania, and Belarus. Thousands of people, so many people die, and they kill the refugee throughout another boundary. This is the things happening in Belarus and Poland. Our politician, world leader, they do not say any single word. They just say, lock the door. Lock the European door for this human being. What is going on?
Really what we have to do is send aid, humanitarian aid to the situation, but you see, they don't want to piss off Russia. They're afraid. They don't have the guts.
We see that, what's happened in Ukrainian border right now. I'm bringing the point. Like over 125,000 army force Russian Ukrainian border. Probably they're going to take over the Ukraine. Okay? But
Yeah.
Russia,
It's a chess game. It's a chess game, Noor. It's a chess game.
Russia making their point. They used to be a huge big country, bigger than United States. Now,
I mean, literally, they are actually in land mass bigger than the United States. People don't like to admit that, but it's true.
listen, all Arctic they control. Okay? All Arctic lands, ocean, they are controlled right now. And Russia, they have a lot of influence and force in Arctic. United States, nothing. Okay? United States is nothing. They cannot do anything in the Arctic place. The Arctic is for whole of the world, not for only Russia. But what is the America doing? They are influencing Middle East, they influencing third world countries, destroy the countries, selling the arms, force and bomb, all kind of equipment. What is going on in the world?
We have to stop selling arms. That's the bottom line. When we stop selling arms, we can start to say that we're a peaceful country instead of a bunch of hypocrites.
America, hopefully you're going to do that, but your administration. But we never saw any administration since Nixon. They are not selling the arms to the Middle East. Okay? Since after Second World War, our president Roosevelt, he meet with Saudian king to bring the all oil to America. He is the person make the liaison, if you know that. So after 1947, America stuck with Saudi Arab, Qatar, Iraq and other nations to all oil. We do
These are
not
our brothers and sisters.
we do not
And
do
not just.
we do not do ourselves. We have a lot of oil in America. All Arctic area, our neighbor is Arctic, and we don't make and we do not do any kind of research in Arctic, bring the oil to our nation. We have to bring for Middle East. What is going on? In Alaska, Alaska is our state. Used to be a Russia, but long time ago, hundreds years ago, they are part of United States. Alaska, they have a lot of mineral, lot of oil. Why we don't get from the Alaska? What is going on?
I think what's going on is that we need to return to the earth in the sense that we need to be more ecological, but not just say that we're going to be ecological. We need to have that inner Greta Thunberg telling us to turn off the light switch, telling us to lower the heat a little bit, telling us to drive a little slower so that we're burning not so much gas. We need to have that inner Greta Thunberg within all of us to make the world a better place. But what are we going to do about the oil? We need to have natural resources. We need to have natural energy. We need to have perpetual energy. We have enough smart people in the world that they can figure it out and have it work for everyone. We don't need to be sucking from the earth the most vital things that it's not. I mean, look, we can say it just causes so much damage when people do fracking or any of this stuff. You know, when they're pulling resources from the earth and they're doing it, let's say, a very disrespectful, brutal way, it causes a lot of damage to the environment. And I think what it comes down to is the environment. Why do we say we care about the environment, but we don't actually do anything about it? It's great to say it. It's great to say, oh, I'm going to do this. We need to have, of course, vehicles that don't run on fossil fuels. End of story.
We understood that our research, our institute, they are working round the clock to bring new idea, new technology, new thing in the world, also America. But before we are finishing, Saudi Arab, one of the best ally in America, almost 100 years. And Saudi structural all business we did in American. Saudi right now take off the face from America. What is going on? This administration, Arab Emirat, they take the face off in America. What is going on in the politics? They are good friend of Donald Trump, his administration, and he ordered to do the nuclear plan in Saudi Arabia and Arab Emirat, and we are stopping Iranian nuclear plan. This is not politics.
We call it strange bedfellows.
Listen, we know we have a good ally in Middle East, so-called Israel.
We created Israel, and I think it would have been better to send all the Jewish people to Europe with a free passport, or to repopulate, the U.S. and especially Los Angeles. That's supposed to be a joke. Is that we didn't need to create Israel. Creating Israel was probably the biggest problem that we made. And as a Jewish person, I can tell you, Israel was always a bad idea.
Who make it? Who make it? British in America. British tell the America, do this, do that, do this, do that. But when America involved, always American taxpayer money goes to there. But not British money goes to there. Why we have to hear what is the British say? Who is the British? They destroy whole of the world. They destroy Indian continental 200 years. They destroy America over 400 years. They destroy whole of the world 1,000 years. So why we have to hear British?
What I would say this is it's not just one group of people. It's actually our government funding what is actually the holiest war of them all, right? So we have a stake. It's like when people go to the racetrack and they're betting on horses. Well, that's not good either. But let me tell you something. This is what the U.S. did with Israel. They wanted to be a major player in the Middle East, and they got their wish, but at the expense of the people of the world.
World is not paying their expense. American taxpayer, American financial sector, American Reserve Bank, they paid their expense. You know that. So why my question is, Why we have to hear this crazy country in the earth, so-called Great Britain? Still, they are crazy. They making, last week, 27 people died their border in tunnel. And our border is coming thousands of people. And they threat the France, if they don't do the security, they're going to put embargo. You know? So what world we are in right now? Think about it in refugee system. Think about it, the border system. Think about it and their livelihood. You don't want to get into the British and American politics. I understood. You are.
I'll tell you. I mean, with British, I can say something about the British. Look, they had their chance to do it right several times, but they keep switching out prime ministers like underwear. You know, one messes up or whatever, they put the new one in. Anyway, whatever's going on in the UK, they screwed it up. Brexit was a bad idea. Boris Johnson is kind of a moron. And what else is there?
Thank you. That's all I like to know. And kingdom also one of the worst idea in the world. Kingdom.
Worst idea. Any kind of kingdom.
Exactly.
Sorry.
All Middle Eastern country kingdom. Donald Trump one time say, if we bring our troops, their kingdom gonna be end next hour or next day. You know. So we are supporting all kingdom. We are the bad fellow. Our politician is bad fellow. And our administration, one coming, one goes, one coming, one goes. This is one of the worst idea American policy, you know. So our gun lobbyist, gun maker, all arms, ammunition, flight jet, everything, all maker, we make in this art these things and we destroy it. We are calling the pollution. We are the maker. Okay. First, European, American, Australian, we are the maker. Or we are blaming
China too.
Exactly. And China, Japan, all industrial country, we are the maker. We are destroying the world. So anyway, we're going to ending the show today. If you like to say our viewers something, go ahead, say.
I love you all. Wherever you come from, whatever you're about, wherever you've been, I love you. And let me tell you something. Everyone can change. Everyone can change. You don't have to be stuck in the way that you're living now. There are alternative ways of living. And this is what I want to tell the people. Everyone is different and it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. Viewers, our time is end. Today's America. We're going to be back tomorrow. Some other guest, other time. Please stay with us. Round the clock, Millennium TV 24 News and Today's America. We are in all iOS and Android device. Also, all smart TVs like Samsung, LG, Sony. Viewers, we are on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Apple TV. And our all social network address is Millennium News 24/7 and our website address www.millenniumtv24.com. Our email address news@millenniumtv24.com. Viewers, our international, domestic, America, inside and outside of the studio. We have a lot of colleagues every single day bring news, views, talk show, entertainment, so many things for all of us. We are grateful and thankful for our colleagues and friends. Viewers, whatever you are, stay peace, love and happiness. Have a good day and take care.